Dr. Reginald Santos is my husband. Uy, ang sarap pakinggan. Ang sarap po sabihin. But ano po, he's a very private person. Right off the bat talagang non-showbiz, very serious. He's a professional. He's a doctor po. He is currently not full-time practicing, but he's managing. He's running the hospital that that he works at.
He's the chief medical officer.
He's the chief medical officer. Very funny. Very aspirational, can be serious at times and strict, minsan masungit. But pagdating lang naman sa pagiging professional yon as a doctor, very quirky person, masayahin, very helpful, very calm, and very loving. Siya, 3 batches higher po siya sa akin. So I was in first year and he was in 4th year high school. But we went to the same school, sa Ubi Montessori in Green Hills. So, yes, first boyfriend, first love. I was in first year, he was in 4th year. So, naging kami po and nagtagal po kami mga more or less 2 years at that time. Nag-break po kami because he actually had to really focus on his studies. Kasi, of course, he was serious about med school. So, talagang, in all fairness, napaka-brave po niya na kinailangan niya pong pumili between our relationship and med school. So
but you
he
were
chose
young
med.
that time.
Sobrang hirap po nun sa akin kasi I was very young. Of course, hindi naman ako
Umiyak ka, syempre.
Umiyak po ako, syempre. Hindi naman po ganun ka-broad yung aking pag-iisip that time. So, a breakup is a breakup. So, syempre, I was hurt po. Pero, of course, looking
Pero
back...
pinaliwanag niya, Carla,
Of course po, pinaliwanag
to go to
niya
med school.
na he was having a hard time sa kanyang academic. So, sabi niya, kailangan po niyang mag-focus sa kanyang studies. Na, of course, I understood at that time. But it was still a breakup. So,
of course.
Masakit pa rin po. But yun nga po, in retrospect, of course, ngayon na-realize ko, actually, it was medyo brave nga po eh. Kasi kung yung iba po yan, ipipilit pa po nila yung relationship or what. Or baka na-compromise na yung kanyang studies, but hindi naman po, thankfully. So, okay naman. May reason po yan si God kung bakit. But it wasn't a bad breakup. It's not like galit po kami sa isa't isa or anything. So, maayos naman po. And we left, we parted ways in good terms.
That's good.
Ayos po. Tsaka wala pong bad blood, walang tampuhan, walang galit sa isa't isa. So, maayos po yung aming paghiwalay back then nung high school. Hindi po natin alam. Tsaka syempre back then, iba pa po yung pag-iisip, di ba? Very young pa po.
Right.
First boyfriend ko po yun, first love and all that. So, iba po talaga mentally and all that. So, as compared to today. I was
wala
actually,
naman.
Thankfully, it didn't affect me in, mentally or psychologically. Siguro dahil yun nga po, it wasn't volatile or what. We didn't hate each other when we parted ways. Maayos naman po. So, hindi naman...
Because you had common friends, I would imagine.
We had common friends. Some of his batchmates, of course, friends ko rin po. Even yung brothers niya na younger, sa kanya kilala ko din po. So, dahil ang liit-liit lang po yung school namin. Maliit lang po yung talaga, yung batch, yung per batch. So, we knew, we had common friends. Pero wala pong ganyang parang keeping in touch. Wala pong updating each other. Wala pong gano'n. One Christmas, when was that? Siguro mga 2022 or 2023 po na Christmas.
Just after the pandemic.
Out of the blue, nag-greet lang po siya through private message po on social media ng Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday. So, of course, I greeted him back. But it's not like we continued talking na po right away. Siguro it took about a month and a half pa po. Kasi hindi naman yung parang, why is he reaching out,
Walang
out
ganon.
of the blue? Wala naman pong ganon na ano lang ako na, it's you, parang ganyan, hello again, parang ganyan, parang it's been so long. So, wala naman po, I didn't think of it any other way. Sa private messaging po, so going back and forth, kamustahan. Tapos siguro after a while, we realized we still had each other's numbers. So, same pa din yung mga number from that long na po, no? Same pa din. So, doon na po kami nag-messaging na po kami directly na kasi nakasave pa rin po yung number niya sa akin. Medyo ilang months pa po. Kasi kasi at that time, honestly, I was very vulnerable. Ano pa po ako may wall po ako, talagang nagtayo ako ng wall. I was very, doubtful of people. Medyo nahirap po ako mag-trust sa mga paligid. I didn't welcome, men or suitors or dates or anything back then. So talagang medyo, pa po ako, may guard pa, meron pang wall, meron pang parang kung ano man, what you're intending, di ba? Wait lang, yung ganun. So, hindi po siya right away and hindi siya mabilis. Wall, siguro po kasi dumating din sa point na we actually saw each other already. after over 20 years. Tapos napansin ko and na-realize ko na it's still him, the same person. Wala pong nagbago sa personality
Why
niya.
did you meet?
I remember na nakakatawa po yung pag-meet namin kasi nagdala po siya ng gamot sa akin. Siya ng gamot sa akin, dinalhan niya po ako ng gamot, iron supplements, mga ganyan po, nakakatawa. Ang dami-dami, ilang months supply pa nga po yun.
Okay.
So, I got sick at one point and he brought me medicine. So, doon po kami nagkita.
He went to your house?
Yes, he came over.
Okay.
So, pinawisan ako, Tito Boy. Makapal yung book natin today. Tapos ano po, parang wala pong dumaan na time. Parang it's the same person. Parang hindi po more than 20 years yung lumipas na panahon. Parang it's as if we're back in high school.
Okay, so that started.
Not really the excitement, pero yung comfortability of just being in his presence.
Okay.
More of parang hindi po kami nagkita ng sobrang, hindi po kami, parang kahapon lang po kami last
Parang walang
nagkita.
panahon na lumipas.
Parang walang panahon na lumipas po. Parang.
Okay, so what was that conversation like?
He was very serious, very doctor po yung kanyang dating, so very formal.
Okay.
Ako naman po, parang medyo na-awkward ng konting-konti lang po kasi sabi ko, how do I treat him? Do I treat him as if, he's a doctor, a professional, or as friends? Si Reg yan,
Right.
you were together at one point. So parang in between po, nakiramdam lang po muna ako sa yung ganong, how do I behave around him. Pero okay naman po. Very straightforward, very casual, as myself pa rin naman po. Tapos, siya yung very serious, nagtatanong ng question, on a scale of 1 to 10, your pain level. Anong pain ba ito? Physical ba ito? Yeah, pero okay naman. I was very comfortable talaga.
And then, what happened
him.
next?
It took a while, kasi he actually, of course, it came to the point na he wanted to ask me out on a date na. So, meron na rin po siyang balak. But it took a while para po napapayag niya
out
ako.
niya yung imbitasyon.
Tsaka po yung napapayag niya ako na lalabas po kami on a date. It took months din po bago ako naging ready na lumabas po on a date with him. So it took a while. Hindi niya po ako napapayag kaagad. Medyo nakailang attempts po yun na. But hindi po siya yung type na namilit na like, pwede ba next week or what? He wasn't that persistent. Okay. Parang sa kanya po, parang depende sa'yo kung kailan ka lang ready. Parang anytime you're ready. So, hindi po siya namilit. Kumbaga, he let me decide kung kailan po. So, it took a while.
Okay.
Siguro definitely more than half a year. Inabot po ng more than 6
Naging
months.
masugid na.
Masugid na po. And the way we would talk to each other, yun na po yun. Kumbaga, mas lumuwag po yung loob ko sa kanya. Comfortable, definitely. From the beginning pa lang po, we were comfortable na in each other's presence. Tapos, we had a lot in common. Sobrang dami po naming pinagdaanan.
Commonalities.
Yes, commonalities. Pinagdaanan sa buhay na parang pareho po kami. Very similar.
In the context of relationships?
He just got out of a really long-term relationship. They were at some point engaged. Hindi po natuloy yung kanilang pagpapakasal. Ako naman po ganun din po, long-term relation. Natuloy po pero nag-fail po ang marriage. So pareho po kaming coming out of long-term relationships and they didn't end so well. The timing couldn't have been perfect because iba tayo noon as compared to today. We're both our best versions of ourselves already.
Ganda.
Na dami na nating lessons natutunan in life, dami na nating pinagdaan. Both mature already, ganun. At po siya na hindi po namin ina-expect because he's really not an expressive person. He's not even emotional.
Okay.
Hindi po mababa ang luha noon. So I remember sa barkada ko po, nagbe-bet pa nga po kami kung iiyak siya or hindi. And I was so sure na hindi po siya iiyak. Kasi hindi po siya ganun, hindi po siya iyakin talaga eh. So nagulat kami na yun while walking down the aisle, na hindi niya na po napigilan yung kanyang tears.
Did you talk about it?
Yes, hindi na po niya natiis. Siguro combination of yung hindi po siya makapaniwala na, oh my gosh, this is happening, we're getting married, who would have known? Ano pa yung the bridal march, yung song.
What were you thinking?
Ako po, mas more excited than scared or emotional, or I was just really excited to see him. So as soon as the curtains po open, siya po talaga yung una kong tiningnan or hinanap. Una-una, I wanted to make sure I was marrying the right person. Na parang, wait, siya na ba talaga? Yung parang ganun, sisilipin ko. And siguro pangalawa, kasi gusto ko makita yung siya. Kasi I was excited for him with his tuxedo, yung mga ganun bagay. So siya po talaga yung hinanap ko right away. And I was more yung, oh my gosh, I was more excited. Siya po, parang naging baliktad nga po siya, yung naging emotional. Ako po yung sobrang excited na.
Excited pero yung siya ba talaga ito?
Siya ba talaga? Tama na ba talaga ngayon? And then, in a way, Tito Boy, na-high pa kami from the wedding. So, all happy and excited pa. So, you know, pag ganung may masasabi, di ba, opinion or what, criticism, parang it doesn't really affect life as a married woman, as a wife. Sabi ko nga po, nagjo-joke ako, so far we're married 2 weeks. So, konti na lang, mabit ko na po yung record ko dati na 7 weeks. Kung dati, nagtagal po 7 weeks lang. Ngayon, 5 more weeks, mabibit ko na po yung sarili kong record.
Are you going to celebrate on the 7th?
Yes, dapat meron po. By the 7th
day
week.
plus 1?
Yes, plus 1 day. Yun na, automatic, mabit ko na po yun. So, looking forward lang po na at least ngayon, ma-experience ko po siya. You know, whether it's the honeymoon stage, whether it's a challenge na dumaan, whatever it is that's part of, you know, getting married, experiencing married life for the first time. Mas dun po ako excited na how it will play out. Pangarap ko pa rin pong magkaroon ng sarili kong anak. I, of course, dream of having my own family. So
anong reaction ni Doc doon sa frozen
Ay, okay
egg?
naman po. Supportive siya. In fact, he was there. He was there. He supported me. Kulang na lang po. Pati sa OR, nandun din po siya. Bilang doktor naman siya. Allowed naman po siya. But he was actually there po for me, supporting me. At times, even with the injections, he did the actual injections on me. Yan, siya po yan. So, nakakatuwa na walang nakakaalam. Pero siya na po yan. He at one point gave me my daily injection. So, he was there. He was present naman po whenever he could be present. Supportive naman po siya. So, buti na lang din, at least, you know, may doctor na sa life. Kaya, anything health or medically related, ang dali ko na pong itanong na lang
And one of the best things you did, up until the engagement, talagang you kept everything private.
I did po.
Diba?
It was a choice. Kasi honestly, coming from, you know, the very publicized previous relationship na kahit hindi po maganda yung pagtatapos nun, kahit napaka-sakit po, and as much as he wanted to keep it private, wala po talagang, ano po siya, ang layo na po talaga.
Came out better.
Mas gusto ko pong he's a very private person, he doesn't know anything about show business, so I just chose to protect the relationship and protect him.